Well, here it is, August of 2026, and the question is, are budget action cameras still good? Today we're going to be looking at the XTU S7 Pro to see is it actually worth your money in 2026 at just over $100. Let's find out. This is the XTU S7 Pro. It is their latest offering, and at $109, the question still remains, are budget action cameras still good in 2026? Because, you know, not that I'm spoiled, but I guess that we all are with DJI and Xtra, Insta360, and even GoPro. They've come so far, and these action cameras that are budget-minded from all these other budget companies, they just seem to really be lacking in being able to keep up. So this is 4K, and we'll test that in a second if it's really 4K. But 4K 30 frames per second stabilization is on. And this is the audio test coming straight from the XTU S7 Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And looking at the pool, it's gotten a little green. I was out of town for a couple of days, and yeah, need to shock it and get it going again. But just hand holding this just to see what it looks like. Peach tree, no more peaches. Peach season's over. Apples, got a couple. Not very many. Some of them have rotted. Then again, if you're not here to pluck them, that's what's going to happen. So what do you think about the colors? How does it look? And you know, if we're going to compare 4K to 4K, and I'm going to compare it to an extra camera, the Xtra Edge Pro 4K by 4K side-by-side sample, just to see how the image quality looks compared to the Xtra Edge Pro and this XTU S7 Pro. That was interesting, wasn't it? Side by side with the extra camera. But now let's take a look at low light, because this camera is supposed to have an AI enhanced low light, and we'll see regular 4K 30 versus AI enhanced, and then compare it to the Xtra Edge Pro again. Okay, quick little low light test of this XTU, and right now it's in its regular video mode, 4K 30. Now this thing does have a dedicated low light mode, and we'll see what that looks like, but this is regular. Now let's check out low light. Okay, once again 4K 30. Now this is called night scenes, which is like their low light. On the back of the screen I don't see any difference, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the Xtra Edge Pro and then do a side-by-side comparison just so you can see. Now granted, the Xtra Edge Pro is like a DJI Action 5 Pro, and it does have great low light, and it's only just a hair over $200 right now. But we're talking about this XTU budget action camera. A lot of people, they don't use action cameras in low light, but for those of you that do like to use it, something to keep in mind. Okay, so we got the XTU S7 Pro $109. Let's compare it to the $99 action camera from a couple of years ago that was really, really good, native 4K, and that's the Akaso V50X. No, version 1, not the remake version that they came out with, because that one was, they changed the internals and messed it all up. So anyway, V50X by Akaso versus the XTU S7 Pro. Alright, just walking handheld with both of these. We'll look up into the sky, see how the clouds look. Now keep in mind that the Akaso is very old now. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen when it first came out, but it's been a while. But it was a native 4K action camera that worked really, really well. And it didn't really blow out the highlights that much. That's what I've noticed on this S7 Pro, is that the highlights get blown out really, really easy. But yeah, budget from a couple of years ago versus budget now. So the XTU S7 Pro, what's my thought about this camera? Well, you know, I don't want to really give it too much of a hard time, but then again, when I compare it to the Akaso V50X back from December of 2019 when it got released, and that was $99 back then, and that was a native 4K. Here we are in 2026, late 2026, and at $109, and yes, it does have dual screens on it. Yes, it does have image stabilization. I think the one thing that it's got going for it is that the audio is decent on this. Stabilization is a little bit jerky whenever that there's quick movements, but then again, when you compare it to the Akaso V50X, you can see the V50X actually has better stabilization. Now, the V50X doesn't have as wide of a field of view as you noticed when it was side by side, but the V50X also didn't blow out the highlights in the clouds where this S7 Pro did. So it's really hard for me to say, because like I said, we're all spoiled with the DJI products and the Xtra products and Insta360 and GoPro over the years. It's just, it's $109. And if you're in a position where you're saying, you know what, I just want something that's built well, and by the way, this camera is built very well, but you want something that's built well, that's going to take decent image for video stuff, then this may be for you. It's hard for me to recommend this camera comparing it to the V50X, especially when I compare it to the Xtra Edge Pro that is like $229 to $249 on Amazon. Yes, it's double the money, but you're getting 4 times the performance. But I will put a product link down in the description below for those of you that are interested in a budget action camera that's on the cheap, that is decent quality, but it's nothing to write home about. But I tell you, I'm going to take it one step further. For those of you out there that do not have a budget, you don't have any money for an action camera, but you just want one, I'm going to give away this XTU S7 Pro. So here are the rules. Got to be a subscriber. You can like this video because, hey, I'm giving something away. It's for the continental US only. And you got to put a comment down in the comment section below that says, I want this camera. And what I'll do is on Saturday, the 15th of August, 12 p.m. noon Central Standard Time, I'll do a spin the wheel drawing to see who's going to win this, and then I'll ship this out to you, and then you can use it. Now, it does have a magnetic mount on the bottom that has the GoPro style fingers on the bottom that you can connect this to. You know, there's nothing else that comes inside the package. 1800 milliwatt or 1800 milliamp hour battery that's in it, and you'll roughly get about 40 minutes of use out of it, even though it is a good capacity battery. But like I said, comment down below, I want this camera, and I will enter you in a drawing. Make sure that you're within the continental United States. Stay tuned for the drawing. That's going to be Saturday, August the 15th, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time is when I'm going to put the video up. And that way, you can be the winner. You got 24 hours to contact me. Comment in the comment section thank you, I won this from that same channel so that I know. And also put your first name so that I can kind of correlate the email name with the YouTube channel name. And also put your contact information as far as name, address, and all that stuff. And I'll ship this camera out to you. But that's my way of kind of giving back, because I'm not going to do anything with this camera. So if you want it, comment down below. If you don't want it, just say, I don't want this camera. And yeah, so, you know, thank you to XTU for sending it out to me. They didn't tell me what to say. They didn't sponsor this video. They just said, hey, check out the camera. If you like it, great. If you don't, no worries. So for me, it's not good, but maybe it is for you. So enter the giveaway, comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next review. Bye-bye.